Nietzsche said the most common lie is the one you tell yourself. But there's a lie even more dangerous than that, the one everyone around you tells you, every single day. Your partner. Your team. Your closest friends. And the worst part? You didn't just allow it. You built the system that makes them do it. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which behaviors you've been rewarding that guarantee people will lie to your face, smile at you, and never tell you what they actually think, and you'll know what to do about it starting today. This isn't philosophy for its own sake. If the people around you can't be honest with you, you are operating on corrupted data. You'll make the wrong calls in business. You'll trust the wrong people. You'll stay in situations you should leave and leave ones you should stay in. Your entire model of reality is built on what people tell you, and right now, that feed is filtered. That matters today, not someday. You punish honesty without knowing you're doing it. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most self-aware men who ever lived, wrote in his Meditations that he was grateful his teachers never made him a flatterer. He understood that power attracts lies. But you don't need to be an emperor for this dynamic to wreck you. Think about the last time someone told you your plan was weak, your idea was off, or your behavior was out of line. How did you respond? If you went cold, got defensive, or made them regret saying it even subtly, they noticed. They filed it away. That kind of feedback never comes back. This is operant conditioning applied to your relationships. Negative consequences following honest feedback extinguish that behavior over time. People are running constant micro-calculations. Is the cost of telling him the truth worth the fallout? If the answer is no even once, the default shifts to silence. Silence becomes omission. Omission becomes a habit. And eventually it becomes a wall between you and reality. You reward comfortable lies with warmth, attention, and access. Schopenhauer spent years cataloging the ways people win arguments without being right, not because humans are evil, but because social survival requires it. Here's the pattern in your own life: your friend agrees with your business plan and you light up. You're warmer, more generous, more fun. Your partner tells you what you want to hear and the evening goes smoothly. Your employee says the project is on track even when it isn't, and the meeting ends without anyone getting their head bitten off. Look at what you've been reinforcing. Positive reinforcement is more powerful than punishment. Agreement gets people access to you at your best. Truth too often gets them a version of you that's harder to deal with. Over time, they stop seeing honesty as a moral choice and start seeing it as an unnecessary risk. You haven't made people dishonest. You've made dishonesty the rational move inside your own ecosystem. You've made certain truths feel too dangerous to say out loud. Tolstoy's Ivan Ilyich is dying, slowly, painfully, and everyone around him refuses to name what's happening. Not because they're cruel. Because he built a world where admitting brutal reality was socially impossible. His family managed him instead of leveling with him. You see this in high-functioning companies constantly: a brilliant founder, strong conviction, big ego, and a team that watches the product fail in silence because nobody wants to be the one who brings the bad news to the throne room. When people predict that honesty will destabilize you because of blow-up, days of cold distance, a shift in the relationship, they stop treating you as a peer and start treating you as a variable to manage. You become someone to be handled, not respected. That's not loyalty. That's containment. And the higher your status or the more emotional your reactions, the worse this gets. Most of the questions you ask aren't requests for truth, they're requests for validation. Machiavelli gave rulers a blunt piece of advice in The Prince: if you want honest counsel, you must make it unmistakably clear that you can handle honest counsel, and you must ask hard, specific questions, not soft ones. Because flattery is the human default. Not evil, just self-preserving. What do you think of my plan is almost never heard as a real question. It's heard as, tell me it's good. Your posture, your tone, the fact that you've already decided, it's all broadcast before you finish the sentence. Framing and power dynamics do the work before anyone opens their mouth. People read your confidence level, your stake in the answer, whether you look like you want input or affirmation. If the frame is validation, and it usually is, that's what they give you. They're not lying to deceive you. They're cooperating with what you seem to be asking for. The question was never really a question. You've never made it explicitly safe to tell you the truth, and people don't assume safety, they assume risk. Epictetus, born a slave, built his entire Stoic philosophy around one core practice: control your reaction to external events, because your inner state is the only territory you actually own. He understood something most men never figure out: emotional regulation isn't weakness. It's what makes you someone people can be honest with. A general who executes the messenger stops receiving accurate intelligence. He starts winning battles in his imagination while losing them in the field. The Stoics weren't calm because life was easy. They were calm because they knew hysteria makes you blind. People are constantly running a background process. What happens to me if I'm honest here? If you have never given them a clear, demonstrated answer to that question, if they have no data points proving that truth is safe with you, the default answer is risk. And rational people avoid unnecessary risk. You have to build that safety explicitly, over time, through evidence. Not promises. Not declarations. Through how you responded the last time someone told you something you didn't want to hear. Here's what you take with you. 1. Your reactions are behavioral training. Every time you punish honesty, even subtly, you teach people to lie. 2. You reward comfort. The warmth you give to agreeable people guarantees they'll keep agreeing whether it's true or not. 3. You haven't built safety. Honesty doesn't happen by default, it requires a track record and proof that telling you the truth won't cost someone their relationship with you. These aren't character flaws in the people around you. They are rational adaptations to the environment you created. Change the environment and the behavior changes. If something in this landed, if it made you look at a relationship or a pattern differently, subscribe to this channel. We drop one of these every Tuesday and Friday. No filler, no motivational noise. Just the kind of thinking that actually changes how you move through the world. Hit subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.